guys, it's Kara. I am back for an easy, quick video today. I just wanted to show how I carry my non-prescription medications when I'm on the go, I guess. It's something that I discovered from a friend who used to do this. Reusing old floss containers. Perfect. Also, mint containers. This is actually my, I don't know which way to open, so I want to make sure I don't dump them all over. This is my caffeine and kava container, so it needs room for a lot more. Whoops. Dropped a few. But they fit in there perfect, and I just put the rubber band on there to keep it shut, because I've opened and closed it so many times that it doesn't like to stay. But it's perfect. You open it up and you can slide them down to the front, just like getting on a mint would be, I guess. I'm really into reusing and being healthy for the environment and all that stuff, so throwing away this amount of plastic every time you run out of floss, which is pretty often because the containers do not hold that much, that's a lot of plastic. It adds up. This one's actually broken. It's supposed to have a hinge here, but it came apart, but it still works. I have one of these in all my to-go bags and one in my backpack, in my work bag, everything like that. So obviously you don't want to mix up what you're taking. Personally, I do not put anything that's not over the counter in here because I don't want, if somebody asks me for like an aspirin or something, I don't want to be giving them accidentally something that is bad. So I have just like, I keep prescription medications in original containers. So I know what they are, and so other people know what they are. So in here right now, I have, let me just dump them in my hand. I have 2 Benadryl. These are the 25 milligrams. I take 1 just for regular allergy stuff and 2 to sleep. Because 1 doesn't really make me too tired, honestly, and 2 makes me pretty tired. Then I have a couple meclizine in here for nausea. That's what those look like. I guess you don't really need to see them. I have a Midol. It is the best headache remedy that I have ever seen. I'm not one to just go and take medication for anything. These are more like last resort type things. I have a couple aspirin. I just got into aspirin recently because my body does not take ibuprofen very well, and ibuprofen is what I guess my whole family is just so used to. So that's all they take, that's all they have in the house. But I wanted to get into some other types of over-the-counter medications. Also, ibuprofen is really bad for you. I honestly don't think that the form that it's in right now, it should be available for, I don't know, buying like a container of 500 of them at a time. Because even as a whole family, your whole family should not be taking that much ibuprofen in the time before it expires. That's ridiculous. I'm also trying naproxen. Naproxen is fairly natural. It's a little less natural than aspirin, though. Except aspirin is something that, I don't know, I've never done the research on it, to be honest, but I think it dehydrates me. I'm pretty sure that it does, because it makes my urine smell funny, and it makes it, like, yellower, and it makes me like have to go to the bathroom. And that's the same thing with Midol, but Midol is just for headaches. It's not something that I would take for anything else, really. And that's because it has caffeine in it. Caffeine is the best for getting rid of headaches. And I also have just straight caffeine in here. I have, I think this is 150 milligrams. This is, the bigger caplet is 200, and then the smaller capsule is 250. And depending on how much I think that I need, sometimes I'll only take half. And especially, I guess you could hold this in your mouth, or you could open up a capsule. It absorbs super fast if you just hold it in your mouth, but it tastes so bad. So be ready for that if you are going to try that after hearing this video. And then kava is amazing too, except this is 500 milligrams. I got it just like this from Amazon, and it says on the container you can take up to 4 per day, which is a ton. And then on here it says 1 tablet 1 to 3 times daily with a meal. I don't really know why you would need to take it with a meal. There's no like harsh chemicals or anything in it, so I haven't particularly followed that. But I also did my own research and found out that 500 milligrams of kava, just 1 pill, is too much. So that seems ridiculous that it's on their container. So I always cut these in half, and I take up to a whole tablet per day. I took 2 in a day once, and it was really hard on my body. So I take half, and its lists of effects are a muscle relaxant and sleep aid, which is definitely, I believe that, promote a feeling of serenity. That's kind of, I don't know, I have a little bit of anxiety about certain things, so it helps them, but I don't know about just an overall feeling of serenity. And reducing restlessness, that's awesome, especially right when I'm about to go to bed, because a lot of the time if I haven't done enough in the day, which seems ridiculous because I'm always trying not to do too much, but if I don't do enough and at least burn a little bit of energy, then I can't sleep. I don't really understand how that works. I did have a YouTube comment once that kind of explained it, but still, I mean, it doesn't seem like I should have a problem burning off energy if my everyday, every hour problem is using too much energy. Anyway, this is helpful. So I started that. It's not a daily thing, it's just a thing whenever I need it, but I got it a few months ago probably, and it's been a lifesaver. It's amazing. I go to bed, and if I feel like I'm moving around too much, I just can't fall asleep, I've been laying there for a few hours, get up and take half of one of those, it's fixed. I'm going to end this video anyway. I hope that is a little bit helpful or adviceful, or I don't know, just had some type of benefit to you. See ya!